Hey everybody, it's Master Gallengeist here, bringing you my review of the season finale of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. So, these were two pretty good episodes. It's nicely tied up the season, as well as setting up some cool stuff that'll be happening next season. So, it starts off, we're pretty much going on the hunt for the stray missile that the ATCU pretty much let Hive get into his hands, and Daisy's still trying to deal with the withdrawal effects of being under Hive's control. So, they get to the base and they're kind of working in tandem. We got the away team and then we got Fitz and Coulson getting the kill code for the missile. And once that was put in, Hive really got ticked off. He's like, okay, Radcliffe, either launch this manually or I eat you. And he's like, okay, this isn't my area of expertise, but I'll do my best. And it really kind of showed him and what the primitives were capable of, and that they're not capable of much. They're kind of babies a little bit in that they don't really have that much free will of their own, and they don't know how to do much else than like punch stuff. So the away team's big plan was pretty much to get Hive into a portable version of that Tahiti machine to bombard him with like the memories of all the people that he's consumed, which is a great plan. It could have been used a little bit earlier, maybe. And they effectively execute this, and they were still unable to get the missile, but they were able to capture Hive because he wasn't in his right frame of mind. Jumbled up things were going on. He had most of the Grant Ward stuff being on the forefront, and I think that's because that's the body he's using. It even scared the Inhumans that he had under his sway. Like, are you okay? And they just kind of went off, got the missile, and were able to leave. And they pretty much gel captured Hive. Yo-Yo's like, and you're like, and I'm like, there you go. And so then they took Hive back to the base and were putting it on lockdown pretty much, except for the convenient thing that the hangars couldn't close. I'm like, really? And they left him outside, and I'm like, no, that's really too convenient. I mean, you could have done that better. And as they were pretty much feeling the victory, they see that there's this package that they had from Absolution Montana, which was what they were trying to get out of Daisy, but she probably didn't know. It was like a subtle throwaway line that's like, if you don't know, okay, whatever. And that blew up and spread Hive, Terrigen Mist stuff and started transforming a good portion of the S.H.I.E.L.D. base into primitives. And that kind of also starts the game of hot potato with the cross and the S.H.I.E.L.D. jacket to see who was going to die in the attempt to take down Hive. So, when first you're thinking, oh no, Fitz is going to be turned into a primitive. But he was able to get out and everything. And they were really able to take the base pretty effectively, the primitives. And as that was going on, some of them got to the armory. We were about to shoot Mac, and Yo-Yo got in front of him and got gut shot. And he's like, why'd you do that? She's like, I was trying to catch him. I was too slow. So that pretty much took her out of the game for the rest of the season finale. And they were able to figure out that the primitives can't really see that well, and instead kind of rely on heat. So someone's just like, okay, turn up the heat. And Radcliffe's like, oh, she figured it out. Very clever girl. And I'm like, yes, Jurassic Park reference. And they got pretty much everyone out. Daisy actually, before this was going on, had tried to get Hive to take her back because she was seriously going through withdrawal. And when he couldn't do it because of what Lash did to her, she started trying to fight him and was using a real cool combination of her martial arts and her powers. Then again, she was overpowered by Hive, and he took her into the Zephyr because that was their plan. Get the Zephyr and use that to detonate the warhead. Get the maximum spread over continents. And it was pretty interesting because then Coulson and his team decided to go after him because May and Fitz were also on the Zephyr trying to get Daisy out of there, trying to stop him as well. And that's when Vieira pretty much got taken out by Fitz, who used a camouflage gun. That was pretty sweet. Pretty cool technology. And as they're going through, they're trying to stop everyone on the ship, and then Coulson and his team get on, and Coulson's doing this cool hologram moment. I love the throwaway line. He's like, I always wanted to do this. Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi. You're my only hope. And I was like, yes! There you go. That's why you guys are cool. And we actually got to see Hive's true face. And The CGI and the effects done were really, really good. I really liked the reveal that they did, and it was really cool to finally see his true form. And as this is going on, Lincoln gets injured by the Hellfire Inhuman, and Daisy's pretty much getting ready to sacrifice herself because the only way to get the bomb off was to put it onto the Quinjet and pretty much remote it. But she'd already seen that somebody was going to die, and she wanted it to be her. But Lincoln instead took the cross and everything and sacrificed himself to stop the bomb and everything because Hive showed up. I was like, as she put the missile on there, Lincoln flashed her out and pretty much launched him into space. It was a really good ending for the character, but it should have had more oomph because it really didn't. I mean, it had good repercussions for Daisy because she was torn up over it. She couldn't help him, and nobody else could help him, and it was really effective because there was a kind of cool moment between Hive and Lincoln because they're like, "Oh, I'm gonna die, no problem." He's like, "Well, this is something I've never experienced before," and that was kind of interesting. They didn't like go out fighting. They're like, "All right, here we go," and then after that, it flashed forward 6 months, and we see that Daisy's no longer with S.H.I.E.L.D., and that Coulson and Mac are trying to track her down and everything, and she's been like using her powers and all this, and she's actually helping the clairvoyant Inhuman's family. And some interesting stuff happened in that she's not with S.H.I.E.L.D. She's really, really more effective at using her powers now, and Coulson said the director's not going to like this. So evidently, due to all these effects on Coulson, I think he gave up being the director to possibly, I'm going to say like May, maybe, or Maria Hill, someone to that effect. I think it's someone we may know, but it'll be interesting to see where that goes in the next season of S.H.I.E.L.D. I'm really excited to see it, but I'm like, I wish that Daisy hadn't gone rogue. I mean, I know she's doing good, but it'll be interesting to see where they go. Now, granted, there was some stuff that I didn't like in the episodes, but overall, I thought it was a pretty good closeout and a nice setup to see what's going to be coming next. So those are my opinions on the season finale. Tell me what you guys think in the comments below. If you liked it, if you didn't like it, if you agree with me, if you disagree with me. Also, like and subscribe, and I hope you have a good day.